I don't think you guys truly understand where I'm coming from half the time. When I post my political content or my social content, I'm not coming from a place of supporting either the left or the right. I am not coming from a place of wanting to preserve any of these institutions. I'm not coming from a place of wanting anyone, whether they look like me, think like me, have a gender like me, believe like me. I don't want anyone to suffer. When I post a video explaining how I don't think that we should be subsidizing healthcare profits on the level of the GDP of most countries, it's not because I don't think that you deserve affordable healthcare. You're not listening. You guys don't listen. You guys are so strapped in to the propaganda mobile that you have been riding in your whole life. You guys are like ride or die on this propaganda that they have been feeding us again and again, year after year, starting when we were little all the way up until today. Let me just lay a foundation for you guys. When you're watching my videos, I want you to understand that I know all of this is about to collapse. And I'm here for it. Am I excited to go through it? No. Am I perfectly comfortable with everything that I'll have to lose or sacrifice in order to get to the other side of it? Not really. I don't think it's going to be super fun. But do I know that it has to be done so that my child and your children and your grandchildren can have a better America to grow up in? Yes. Because here's what is going on. Every single empire falls, or in the very least undergoes, an extreme transformation, a restructuring, a change of leadership approximately every 250 years. That's a Pluto transit. That's a Pluto return. The United States had our Pluto return last year as it was going through the last degrees of Capricorn, and really it's been building. You know, it's like it entered Capricorn in 2008. We saw a housing market crash, and did we do anything different? Did we do anything to really fix anything? No, not really. Maybe we made some adjustments with housing for a little while, but no, we continue to allow greed to monopolize all of our structuring of politics and systems and finances and all of those things. So now what we're experiencing is the aftermath of Pluto having gone through Capricorn and ultimately conjuncting the United States natal Capricorn and eventually entering Aquarius. So when Pluto transits a house, it essentially digs deep into it and exposes all the bullshit, all the yuck. And when it's the house of the return, i.e., when Pluto comes back around to the point where it was when the country was established, we're starting to really see what needs to be fixed. And Pluto is not a fix things within the current structure. No. Pluto is all about, death and rebirth. It's burning the shit to the fucking ground so that you can rebuild something better in its place. For those of you leaving these comments we shouldn't subsidize these Affordable Care Act subsidies. Now, I understand that the act did have a lot of good to it. No, there should not be any restrictions on covering people with pre-existing conditions, and pregnancy should not be a pre-existing condition. There are a lot of good things that came out of that act, but ultimately, all it's done is made health insurance more expensive. How many times have you seen someone on this app call around for a cash pay, a direct cash pay, and find that the discount actually wound up costing them less out of pocket than if they used their insurance? How often has that happened? Like, that's a thing. These insurance companies are not making healthcare more affordable. We don't need them. We can pay the doctors directly. So, for those of you that think that we are going to get a seamless transition from greedy, capitalistic, criminal healthcare to something better, something where individual corporations, industrial, military, or medical complexes don't get to profit, into something that just makes more sense, that's just more humane, that's just more human centered. We're not gonna get that. Like, it's great that you don't think we should do that and that we should have, but like, we need to make sure that we have do you think those companies are gonna let that go? We have lobbying in politics also. That's like, I do not want anyone to go without health care. I want the health insurance industrial complex to go. Pluto's going to do that at some point. Pluto is going to collapse many systems. Our financial system, potentially our dollar. The education system is going to be seen and revealed as not something that teaches our kids how to critically think, but to teach them how to be good workers so that they can be capitalized on as they get older. I want these systems that oppress all Americans, all of us, gone. I don't know how challenging that's going to be. I don't know how hard that's going to be, but I know it's going to be scary. And I know that not everybody's gonna make it. I know that, but not everybody is making it now. And as we've seen, things have been getting progressively worse and worse and worse and worse. And for those of you that put in my comment section that I won't be impacted by these subsidies going away and my insurance going up, I have a daughter. She's 11. Whatever impacts her impacts me. She has to grow up in this progressively chaotic, fucked up, late stage capitalistic, greedy fucking society. And that has got to go. So when you're watching my videos, I need you to read between the lines and understand that that is where I am coming from. That's it.